welcome to another quick look with the Casual Hour. I am Chase Kennedy, that is Bobby Pease, and this is AEW Fight Forever.
Oh God, that's Jim Ross.
That is Jim Ross, good old JR right there in the corner, and he's got some audio in this game, and he sounds nonplussed about the whole situation.
Chase, I didn't know. Was my birthday early or something? Like what's happened here?
I mean, hey, buddy, June 29th, 2023, that's when your birthday must have been, because this is when AEW Fight Forever came out, all on your favorite consoles, too. The PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One or Xbox Series X and S. Your personal favorite, the Windows PC. And yes. And then where I'm playing this, which is the Nintendo Switch. I'm so sorry, everyone.
God damn it, Chase! You are something else. This is also, at least on Steam, I saw that this was already discounted at launch.
Is it really? I did
not
was see that.
Like it was a few days ago. Let me double check really quick. It's called AEW what?
Fight Forever.
Fight Forever. It was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, save 13%. So you can get this right now for $52.19. They also have the other ones marked down 13 as well for the fancy one.
Yeah, they also had like some bundle stuff in here if you care, which I ended up doing this, but I would suggest you don't do this. On consoles, if you pre-ordered for Matt Hardy, you could get him, but I think on Steam it didn't allow preloads or something, or pre-orders, so you couldn't get that. Maybe that's where that discount's coming in. I don't know. There's also some DLC that doesn't seem like it's worth it either. Anyway, we're here. Let's get into that. I am in the I forgot what they call it. It's basically like a road to the show if you've ever played like an MLB the show, or any of the story mode stuff from like the NBA 2K games, where I've created a wrestler. His name is Chase Kennedy. I wonder where I got that from. And I'm taking him through I guess the history of AEW, which started in 2019. So it's a relatively short history. Short game. So it does start with some kind of archival footage, and then it kind of brings in some game footage where you also get to be in the very first casino battle royale match in their first Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And so once that's done, now they're coming into Dynamite, and now this is the part of the game where I get to do some RPG stuff, or so Jim Ross there in the corner is telling me. So we're on the road to All Out, which is the next pay-per-view, and we have a couple of turns to do things before our next match at Dynamite. So let's get in here. Bobby, this is me. Doesn't that look like me?
I've never seen you without a shirt on, Chase, so I can't confirm.
Fair enough. AEW Fight Forever does not allow you, apparently, to have a shirt on your character as when they're wrestling.
Also, hang on. No. You don't get to glaze past this. Why are you wearing under eye? What is that gonna do?
Because I also made my signature weapon a baseball bat. I'm kind of going for like a baseball theme with my guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. Yes. They didn't have the gear in here to go full Baseball Fury Warrior style, but I tried.
Have you ever had a mustache?
I have a mustache right now with some shitty other facial hair to go around it.
I would not say.
Don't like I don't like their facial hair. Yeah, no, that's fair. I also don't like their facial hair options here. We'll probably not go into the character creator. I think it's not so great.
Well, this is still very baseball, though. I mean, the mustache really drives it home.
Yeah, a little nice. Little Don Mattingly action there, a little Raleigh fingers going on. All right, so we've got a turn here. Apparently, we get 4 of them. I don't think we want to go to Dynamite because I feel like that's going to wrestle our match. So, what do you think we should do? Work out, eat, or go out? Oh man, all right. I don't know if Jim Ross is gonna like that, but let's try it. Let's go out. Should we sightsee? Should we do a meet and greet, or should we play a fucking mini game?
Sightsee.
Okay, good. I was very scared you were gonna say mini game.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Midnight Suns? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. I do want to say this might just be the Switch, but I don't think this game particularly runs very well.
I mean, Chase, this is the point where I say you have a PC and a PlayStation 5 and you chose poorly, but you already knew that.
That's true. Well, I can't take my PlayStation 5 with me. Anyway, this is the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., if you couldn't tell. I think that's Kenny Omega in front of us. We'll see.
No, that's Abe Lincoln.
Oh, good call. Good call. Am I seeing things? Oh no, that's Pac. That's the bastard Pac. I like Pac.
Oh my God, these characters look terrible.
This is great. I love this. This is so good. Self-described British bastard at the Memorial for
the guy on the left, who is that?
That's Pac, P-A-C.
Dude, Pac's hair is not moving at all.
No, it's good. It's good. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, that's Pac. That's what Pac looks like.
Dude, he doesn't have a fucking line in his face. He has not a single line on his face, Chase.
I love this. I absolutely love this. By the way, this is developed by YUKE'S, who used to make a bunch of wrestling games in the PlayStation 2 era.
I'm not surprised.
I guess they had the WWE license. WWE apparently always wanted them to just keep making the same game because it kept making money even though they weren't all that great. And according to YUKE'S, they said, we can do better. And WWE said, no, it's fine. And then they cut them off eventually and went to somebody else. So now when AEW is like, we need a video game. We want it to be like those old Nintendo 64 games. Let's get the company that didn't make those games but made the PlayStation games instead. And this is what we got.
I don't know for certain, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be a stickler here, but I'm looking at some screenshots. I cannot confirm the origin of them.
Yeah.
But everything I'm seeing on some of these screenshots looks a little bit better than what I'm seeing right now.
Well, sure. This is the Nintendo Switch version. I would imagine it looks a little better. God, I'm so glad we can see the TIAA bank field.
They had to be a sponsor, right?
They're like, I'm sure they are one of the arenas that you can fight in. So we'll see. Anyway, I guess we took a photo with Pac at the Lincoln Memorial.
Oh my God.
All right, Bobby, I'm gonna come out and say it right ahead of time. Oh my God, this is so good. Never mind. I was gonna say this game isn't very good, but you know what? I take it back. Game of the year, baby.
What are your eyes? What just happened?
That's so good. I love wearing my shirt that says Los Angeles, California on it.
Dude.
Oh, that's so good. Bobby, we should probably go see that snapshot again just so we know.
My God. Oh my God.
This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff, baby.
Why would you even do anything else?
This has an exclamation mark around it. I think we should work out. Let's try it. Let's see what working out does. Should we do a light workout?
Nope. We're going to go with an intense one.
Oh, that has an injury rate of 47%. I wonder what'll happen. Also, it's going to take up most of our energy, but we'll see. Bobby says he wants to do it. I hope this isn't a mini game. I hope this isn't a mini game.
You remember
Please don't be a
all
mini game.
the bad things I had to do on our fights in tight spaces and monster train runs?
Yeah, AEW fights in tight spaces. That's what it
Oh no, fights forever in tight spaces.
Yeah, there you go.
Position my hands a bit wide. Okay, are you doing anything right now?
I am not doing anything.
So this is just like an automatic training with like a dice roll.
I'm hoping that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I definitely worked hard, but I feel great.
I mean, the towel is still there. Oh, your energy went down, but no injury, right? You're good?
No, it doesn't look like any injury. It looks like we got a lot of points.
Uses up energy, but you'll earn skill points. Okay. All right. So are they going like RPG with this?
I think so. They did say when I started the character creator, hey, by the way, like your character won't be as good as the main roster people because you need to train them up in whatever this mode is called, Road to the Show. It's not called Road to the Show. It's like being the elite or something. I don't know if Hall and Rollins Gym is is an actual place. I hope so though. All right, hey, there's Kenny Omega. He's a big deal.
He's the box art, right?
He also has hair. He is on the box, yes. Yeah. I did the Casino Battle Royal. I lasted like 5 in, but I was also the second one there, so I didn't have much of a chance. But I think they meant for that to happen. Anyway.
Got it.
Wow, I'm calling out Kenny Omega here.
Oh shit.
Wow, he's gonna eat a boot.
What's your signature move?
Good thing there's plenty of opportunity. What's my signature move? It's a God damn it, what is? Oh, it's a spine buster. That's what it is. Big spine buster. And then my special move is a backstabber that goes into a crossface. It's a very good move. Anyway, let's enjoy my workout. I don't know what that is.
Just another workout, right?
I guess that was like a second. Is this like Oregon Trail where multiple things can happen to you in the same? I don't know. Oh, that towel. Towel's kind of a little nuts. Well, this is good. I mean, this is basically just Persona at this point, right, Bobby?
It seems that way.
All right. Well, we've worked out. We've gone out. Let's eat out. You know?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, that's gonna get some energy back. We could use it. We're at 11 of 100 energy, so let's eat at a restaurant. Hopefully, with our good friend Pac.
It's the big burger challenge from Persona.
Yes, one can only hope.
I see wine.
Long dough. You enjoying my long dough, Bobby?
I see your long dough.
Oh,
okay. Are you gonna
my jumbo slice of DC's trademark pizza style? I didn't know Washington D.C. had a pizza style.
It's just pie pizza. It's the one that Obama brought down.
Yeah, for sure. That's Chicago style, though, right? Well, I guess
it's
they
California.
also have,
they consider it a West Coast deep dish.
Okay. Well, okay. This is the writing in this game. I'm gonna say is great.
Is that a new sail for my yacht? You want to come say? Oh my god!
Wow, we got big ovens, Bobby. This is awesome.
You know what to say about big pizza? You got a big oven.
Dude,
they didn't even show the pizza.
No, it's good. This is like Final Fantasy 16. We can't show the food. It's not like Final Fantasy 15 where it was all about showing the food. But hey, we got some energy back, and you know what? They did show the wine. That's something, right?
Well, there it is.
There you go. There's your pizza. Long dough. Long floppy pizza slices and said, "Hold my oil." I've been to DC. I do not remember them eating pizza this big. But okay. I had pizza in Washington DC, and it wasn't like this. Okay.
Dude. I don't believe that this is
my god. Oh, Bobby. Oh, we might have just talked over it, but that was good old JR talking about his fucking barbecue sauce. It's so good. It's so good that they put that in here. Oh my god, I love this. This is great.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Yeah, I mean, fun. I don't know, but I'm having a good time.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you. Like, we'll actually get into the wrestling here. I think, right?
I don't know. Maybe I have yet to see anything that would indicate this is a wrestling game.
Fair enough. Let's do a quick meet and greet to almost top up our energy. I think this is the last thing we can do before going into our wrestling match. So we'll see what happens. Let's see who the meet and greet gets. Yeah, just me shirtless at the U.S. Capitol building. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Because it's Washington D.C. Get it? Also, why is Fat John Cena my fan?
I didn't see him.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you see more of him now.
Yeah.
Oh, she has all my t-shirts. That's why I'm shirtless, apparently. That's a little humor for you, Bob.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, thanks, JR.
Who's that guy?
That's Chris Jericho, the Ocho, La Sex God.
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Lion tamer. You can tell by the jacket, less by the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. All right. You want to do some wrestling?
No. Why does your
fair
guy
enough.
look like Bradley Cooper with a mustache?
Because the hair options were not all that great, and everything else was also not that great. That's Nyla Rose.
Is she in the actual wrestling?
She is. She was the second women's champion, I think. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I guess she's from DC as well. She's also meant to be scary. She's a big scary lady who, because the first AEW champion was this little Japanese girl named Riho who weighed about as much as your arm, maybe.
Oh my god.
And then Nyla eventually murdered her.
Oh no.
All right, let's. Anything else we can do here? We don't have money enough to buy any of these upgrade things. We don't even have enough money to buy the Washington D.C. shirt.
Well, you don't have any shirts.
Unfortunately.
I at this point,
stats?
I want to see some.
We can buy some. We can buy some stats. All right. Sure. Let's buy some momentum rate. Great, we did it.
We done got it.
Darn, I guess I could have gone to any of these things too. Oh well, that's fine. Let's go to Dynamite. Let's do some wrestling. So this game does kind of play like the old Aki wrestling games.
That was what it was supposed to be, right? Like
that is what they promised us. Yes, it was like that's the kind of wrestling game we like, and that's the one we want. So that's kind of what they made.
Didn't they even like tease like the old school THQ Nordic logo when they did this? Like,
I mean, THQ Nordic is the publisher. This is not the same THQ that made those games.
Yeah.
THQ has gone through a lot of changes and bankruptcies and acquisitions. But yes, I mean, it is published by THQ. That is kind of a thing. All right, Christian Cage. He was part of Edge and Christian in WWE, if you might remember that.
yeah.
And he's now here as Christian Cage. He was not at AEW when it first started, so they're taking some liberties here with the history. I also faced him. He was one of my opponents in the Casino Battle Royal. I think I eliminated him first. I don't know if the game knew that and is like generating a story for me that, oh, maybe the two of us are rivals now. I would hope that's the case, but maybe it's just
I mean,
just
I've
random and I got
seen
lucky.
a little bit of writing so far. It's been something. Has there been better writing?
What do you mean? That was about as good as it gets.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So that's some forearm strikes. So okay, it does kind of play like the wrestling games. You've got your grapple, you've got your strikes. They kind of have combo strikes in here too, like that. You've got your, hey, I can do stuff on the ground. There is some frame hitching for sure, but you got some submissions. You've got your, I can do my big strong stance to be like, oh, I'm blocking your strikes, or I can do, like you can counter grapple. I think I countered that grapple.
What's
I guess
the pulsing? Is that your health?
So kind of, it's your momentum, and in the Aki games, it works exactly like it did there. I can taunt to get my momentum higher, or I can just keep doing well to get my momentum higher, and eventually I'd be able to taunt and get my up to my signature move, and then up to my finisher, get my special meter. So it's not exactly a it's not exactly a meter that says how much health you have, because you could keep taking limb damage if that's taking head damage right there of me hitting him in the head. So even if he had a really high momentum, I might still be able to make him tap out. But
yeah, I saw like an icon just pop up over his talking head in the corner, and it like showed an orange head, like you did damage on that, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm I'm giving him that head, as they say.
Is Stephanie McMahon the ref here?
That's Aubrey Edwards. She's a very popular referee in AEW. She doesn't take shit.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's her. Oh, whoa.
What? Well, I guess I counted that one too. So a lot of this is very similar to the Aki games. There are a few more options here. Ooh.
How's this responsiveness for you? Like as you're
I think it's pretty good. Now the big problem I would say is that yes, it feels a little bit like the wrestling games of old, but it doesn't really feel like AEW because very few wrestlers in this promotion wrestle in this kind of style. So like you get your I got my signature. Okay, once I get him up here, get the fuck up, and I'll go. Come get some, bitch. Spine Buster. Yeah, feels great. Now I think you can still throw him. Okay, good. There you go. More Spine Busters for you. And now that I'm in my signature, I can taunt. And now I'm in my special.
Huh.
And I think... Oh, hang on. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Christian.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to do a thing here, buddy. Oh, any electric chair drop me? What are you doing? Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. There it is. My backstabber into my crossface. I've done enough head damage to him. Come on, you got to tap. You got to tap. Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. We got to unpack a few things here.
Yeah. That was a 2.5-star match. Pretty good. I got some money. I got a scribble on a piece of paper.
That stuff's fine.
Yeah.
This does not look like not graphically, mechanically. This does not look like a modern video game.
No, I mean it's built to not be.
I understand that, but I guess I'm saying more like I felt like the arena was pretty empty, which I don't know if that's
Oh look, it did mention that hey, we fought in the Casino Battle Royale. They meant for that to happen. That's cool.
Okay.
This feels old. Playing it feels old. And
not good old, like not in the nostalgia, like this is like a WCW Revenge or anything like that. Like,
I mean, a little bit, but at the same time, I kind of would just rather play WCW NWO Revenge. But also, those are the wrestlers I care about more. I like the AEW roster, don't get me wrong, but I could play as Chris Jericho in those games too.
Yeah. And do you feel like you benefited? And I'm just asking more openly here. Do you feel like all the stuff that you had to do before that match, did that help you in any way? I
think so. Oh, you mean in the match itself, mechanically?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if your energy was low, this looks bad. I think if my energy was low, it might affect my momentum, which could affect the way I'm able to do moves and things like that. That's what I was hoping to find possibly out. And also these stats I think eventually will help out. Like maybe by me working out, it allows me to be stronger, so those submissions can do more head damage to them each time I do them. Maybe I hope. I would imagine that's the case. I will tell you that this stuff right here, the stuff that we're seeing, is making this much better for me, and that this is so stupid, and I kind of just want to see what happens next.
Is there? I'm not hearing anything. Is there any voice? I'm hearing the game, but is there any voice?
I have not seen. So there's a bit at the very beginning where wrestlers talk, but it's in like a pre-recorded video package. I have only really heard the announcers talk. Jim Ross, Taz, the Human Suplex Machine, obviously, and I think Excalibur as well. Who all three are announcers.
Okay. I mean, how is this what you would want? Let me ask you that. Like you are one of the biggest wrestling fans in modern day that I know.
I mean, you say that, and I don't even watch that much wrestling. I just kind of know.
I'm just letting
wrestling.
you know, like in my circle.
Sure, in your circle, I'm the top guy. I get it.
So my question is, what do you want from a wrestling game in 2023?
I don't. That's it. It's like this is what I thought I might want, and it's probably the closest thing to what I was looking for, and it's still not really what I'm looking for. So I think what I really want is, every handful of years to go back and put No Mercy into my Nintendo 64 and play a match. If I've got a friend, to play a match with a friend, and then to say, yep, that's cool, and then walk away and do something else. I don't know if the world needs more wrestling video games.
The other thing I'll ask is that I know, how do I frame that up? Like, I know that you don't need to have those types of like games, but for AEW, like not even having that much in comparison to some of the older stuff, is the game doing what you thought it would do in that sense? Because like we talked about it on our podcast, and we were all like, hey, this could be one of the cooler games in a while. Like AEW is doing some inventive stuff. They're going for more of a throwback to the era of wrestling games that we all grew up liking. Is that what kind of drew you in on it? Because you haven't really been playing the more modern wrestling games for the last several years because they're bad. But
yeah,
I guess my question would be, is this doing enough to set itself apart from those other series that have been failing? Or do you think this is going to get caught up in something different and people are going to have a hard time approaching it?
I mean, I'm certainly more interested in playing this game than I am the next WWE game. But I think that's mostly because it has AEW on it, and because they've made those promises. I don't feel like I need to play a second AEW game. Like this was a fun curiosity, and I'll probably still play a little bit more of it, especially the Road to the Elite mode, because I think this is very stupid. And WWE had some of these kinds of things as well as they made their games, but I'm finding this one to be very dumb and fun. Let's take a little bit of a look at the roster real quick, and then let's get out of here, because I think we've seen enough.
I'm just trying to see while you're doing that really quick if there's any indication on like how long that story is. I'm not seeing anything yet. Nothing yet.
All right. One of the other interesting things here is when you make a wrestling game, I don't know if you know this about wrestling, Bobby, but it keeps going. They keep making more wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Every day, every week, there's new wrestling, which means people have new gimmicks, or they're part of a tag team, or they are not part of a tag team, or they win a championship, and eventually the game has to stop, and the game has to go, okay, this is what happens. This was the champion when we made the game, and we have to let the champion be the champion, even though they're no longer the champion now. Sure. And I just found it really interesting to see where this game happened. I haven't seen Abaddon on television in an extremely long time. Anna Jay, I think, was just in a match somewhat recently. Aubrey Edwards, she's always there as the ref. Jade Cargill, she is the TBS champion. She's not anymore, but that was like as of a week and a half ago, or a couple weeks ago. She lost to this lady, Chris Statlander, who also doesn't look like this anymore because she was hurt for a while, and now she just came back without the face paint. But she came back and immediately wrecked Jade Cargill, who had like a 51-0 match win streak thing going on. She was quite good. She is super built. I can't remember if she was there when we went to an AEW match or not.
I don't know if I remember.
Okay.
Enough of that.
She's married to Brandon Phillips, the former Cincinnati Reds baseball player.
Huh.
Hikaru Shida, she's great. She was a women's champion at one point. Britt Baker is very good. Nyla. There's Riho, tiny Japanese lady who was the first AEW women's champion. Thunder Rosa they're saying is the current women's world champion. That is also not true. She got hurt and had to give up her title. And the person who she gave it up to is not in this game, apparently. Ty Mello, Ruby Soho, and Yuka Sakizaki. I love Yuka Sakazaki, and she also hasn't been on AEW TV for a very long time.
Why is that? Are they just like not?
So AEW is really open in that they have some people under contract where it's like, these are the people, these are our wrestlers, but they also get to borrow a lot of wrestlers from other promotions because they are open. Let me put this in terms you can understand, Bobby. WWE is Apple in that these are our wrestlers. Nobody can have our wrestlers. If they come into our ecosystem, they're no longer your wrestlers ever again. They're ours. This is what our stuff is. AEW, I would say, is more Windows. Say, hey, buddies, it's fine. We can play with everybody. It's cool. So Yuka is in a Japanese promotion. I can't remember which one. It might be Shimmer. I can't remember. She's in a Japanese only promotion, but she can work over here every once in a while whenever she wants to. Thunder Rosa either was in AAA or might still be in AAA, which is a Mexico promotion, but she can come over here as well. So it does allow for more fluid stuff. In fact, one of the latest pay-per-views for AEW was called Forbidden Door, which is a specific crossover style pay-per-view where AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling do a bunch of matches together. So you get to see these quote unquote dream matches of this guy in AEW who you've always liked and this Japanese wrestler who he'd never get a chance to wrestle him because he was in WWE at the time, and they would never do something like that. Now they can, and isn't it cool that these guys can be there? A lot of these guys are also former WWE guys who left WWE to come here. Guys like Chris Jericho, Christian we talked about, Cody Rhodes. He actually left WWE to help start AEW and then left AEW to go back to WWE. He's in WWE now, so it's very weird that he's here, but he started the whole thing. Also, his brother's here, Dustin Rhodes, who was Gold Dust in WWE and left WWE and still has not come back to WWE, even though his brother went back. Also, just very weird. Jeff Hardy, he was big in WWE for a while. But then they also have like their more homegrown guys, which is Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Kenny Omega was in Japan for a long time, but now he's also one of the owners of AEW. Luchasaurus, he was on. He was on a lot of independent stuff. He was on one of my favorite shows, Lucha Underground, which was its own weird wrestling thing for a while until it died. And now he's here, still doing his same gimmick of I'm a large lizard man who does cool shit. There's just some dudes. This is a good
I gotta
group of dudes.
say, man, this is not a very diverse cast of wrestlers that they've got here.
What do you mean? This guy's got face paint. It's Sting, the icon.
Man. The icon, yes.
You got some guys from Mexico, Phoenix, Ray Phoenix and Penta El Zero Miedo. They are brothers from Mexico. Penta El Zero Miedo used to be Pentagon Dark, used to be Pentagon Junior. He was also in Lucha Underground. He is maybe my favorite wrestler right now.
Oh wow.
He's got some Spanish in him. You got some stuff. Weirdly, not a lot of Japanese guys here. Okay, here are your champions. He is still the champion. None of these other people are champions right now.
Interesting.
So it is interesting how that works. Also, I think their teams are really weird because you have Death Triangle. They were or maybe still are a team. But then you also have the Lucha Bros, who are just those two without Pac.
Wow.
And of the 6 teams you're able to build here, or the 6 preloaded teams here, 2 of them have the Lucha Bros in it. It just feels very weird to me. But I don't know. This seems like a relatively decent roster of people. And I know they're still building some more in as they go. This guy, Dax Harwood, and his tag team partner, Cash Wheeler here. They're a tag team called FTR. Weirdly enough, not in the team section. But they were both DLC. That you could buy immediately for, I think it was like an extra $5, and it had some mini games or something included as well. And then they're going to keep making more DLC, it seems. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's interesting for sure.
Let's see some of these intros one last time, because I also think the intros are kind of bad. They don't even walk down to the arena.
Oh, really?
They just Thanks, Jim.
I mean, you got that,
they just kind of come out, they do a little pose, and then they come in. Now, John Moxley, he's supposed to come in through the crowd. That's his thing. So we'll see if they do that.
Here's your boy, right?
Yeah. Zero Miedo. Zero Miedo means no fear, by the way. He has no fear. Okay, he is entering through the crowd. There's some people wearing shirts. But that's it. Now you just kind of get into the wrestling, which is fine. I don't know. There you go, Canadian Destroyer. That's a good way to end it. Bobby, thank you for joining me on this journey.
Yes, this has been something.
Again, I'm not going to tell anyone to buy this game, but I think it is. I think it's relatively fun for what it is.
It's the closest we're going to get to the golden age of Attitude Era video games. That's for sure.
Now, I will say there's at least there was a kind of homebrew market of people who were making like custom wrestlers for the old Aki games, and so you could like go online and. Come and get me.
Oh, basically like.
Oh, gotcha.
Find something to build.
Yeah, like you could keep. I don't know how to better get in. Actually, I don't know how do I get in. There you go. There, ZL. It told me how to do that at one point. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if this is particularly good, but it is relatively fun, and it's all kind of there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's definitely a wrestling game. That much is for certain, and I'm sure people are pretty excited to have something for AEW.
Yeah, for sure. Like, people are really excited about this brand. I don't think it's worn out its welcome quite yet. Like they're building, they're getting like action figures, and they're getting into the fucking nice Funko Pops
content deals.
Yeah, like they are doing the things that make you go, oh, that's a wrestling promotion, I guess. John Moxley kicking my ass.
Well, while you're getting your ass kicked, how about I tell everybody where they can watch us get our asses kicked on a weekly basis? How about that?
Please do. That'd be great.
So you're watching this on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/casual hour. You should like and subscribe because YouTube is the hub for all of our stuff. We do Twitch streams throughout the week as well. Monday night, Chase and I get together. And we usually play strategy games, run-based games, that sort of thing, turn-based games. We put quick looks up on Tuesday and Thursday mornings right here on YouTube. Wednesday night, Johnny, our other co-host, joins us for a live recording of our podcast, The Casual Hour, where I assure you we'll be talking about this game more. And then on Fridays, Johnny and I get together on Twitch to play games that are probably a little bit closer to what you're watching right now.
But he just walked right into it.
He did. Twitch.tv/casual hour, youtube.com/casual hour. We are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live on Twitch, 10:30 p.m. Central. Drop us a comment on here. Let us know what you think. Is this nostalgia or is it overstaying its welcome? Let us know your thoughts, and we will be sure to share more with you soon. Chase, this has been fun. I've enjoyed taking pictures at the Lincoln Memorial with you, and I hope to see more of this. In those photos, I should say, at least.
I think I killed that man. I just killed that man.
He's dead. What a way to end it.
Yeah!
Death.
I'm the best! Zero fear!
Oh my God.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Yeah, take care.